I'm Gunnar Wiegand. I'm a German official of the European Union, of its external service, and I'm the regional director for the entire region from Belarus to Tajikistan and from Russia to Georgia, including also our work in regional cooperation. I was also involved very strongly and have been very often here in Georgia during the last 3.5 years because we negotiated a new agreement, the association agreement between the European Union and Georgia, which we hope, in fact, everything has been done in order to make it happen, to initial at the Vilnius summit end of November of this year. We started these negotiations with Georgia in beautiful summer of 2010 in Batumi on a public square where President Saakashvili opened these negotiations together with High Representative Vice President Ashton. So it couldn't have been more transparent. The knowledge about Europe, the knowledge about international economic relations, the knowledge about conflict-related issues is highly developed in this country, and some people stayed on in this complex negotiation. This is an agreement which has not less than 1,250 pages, which looks scary, but has the advantage of providing concrete guidance to all those who want to find out about their opportunities, whether it is in many different fields of business, or whether this is in many different fields of people-to-people contacts, of sectoral cooperation. And all this is based, of course, on clear commitments for values, and that is what guides us first and foremost. How to make this country a business-friendly country, which is, however, not there for business to depend on favors of some in order to establish themselves, but on clear rules for everybody. So that when you set up a new winery, when you set up an agricultural processing factory, when you get employed in a tourism company, that there are clear rules which help a new business of Georgians to get more easily established under clear rules for all, but also to attract foreign investors to come, and that these clear rules are compatible and in many cases even the same as in the European Union. This is about the level playing field, the same opportunities, whether you are a consumer or whether you are a producer or whether you're just a simple citizen wishing to enjoy certain key rights. Georgia for many has already been an attractive investment place, but I have to say we have seen the strong social inequalities. We have seen that there are important parts of the country which have not yet benefited from the strong economic development in other parts of Georgia, so the regional disparities, the lack of rural development and of agricultural possibilities. All this we want to help to address, and in this sense it is the combination of both. It is the strengthening of institutions and of functioning of the state and of the judiciary, the guarantees for the individual rights, together with the new economic opportunities, which the linking up of the Georgian market with the European Union's very large market will bring. In order to have full liberalization, full mutual market access, that we also would gradually introduce more and more of the standards we have for the industrial products, for the agricultural products, for competition. The European Union has the largest and most prosperous internal market of the world, with tested rules for market operators for more than 50 years, and we are now not only offering, we will soon start implementing the transposition of many of these rules into the Georgian legal system. If you allow, I would like to add, however, one other element. And all these new rules, all this framework is of no impact if we do not have functioning institutions, if we do not have a judiciary which is impartial, fair, transparent, if we do not have checks and balances, meaning that different institutions of the country control each other, that there is not limitless power of one institution over others. And it doesn't work if there is not an end to all forms of corruption. And that is also what we stand for. This we do not prescribe in detail, because the EU has not detailed rules for this. It is different forms each of our member states apply in fighting these phenomena and in creating better conditions so that everybody can get his or her rights. The clear rules for citizens and business operators, the functioning of the economy must go together with the functioning of the institutions. The European Union is a union of rules that may not sound very attractive, but that's what we are. It is a big space of law which provides for common rules in very important areas, which provide for new opportunities for people across borders. That is the strength at the same time of the European Union, because it is not the power of the one or the other individual, it is not the power of the one or the other member state. It is the common rules which do create opportunities for many, as opposed to opportunities for a few lucky ones or a few very strong ones. It is an attractive message for the part of Europe to which Georgia belongs, which got stuck in transition and where the rules were applied in very arbitrary ways for the benefit of some at the expense of most. And this is something you can overcome with the European Union interpretation of the application of rules. It is about being stronger together. It is about being closer together. It is about building new possibilities. We are creating what in English they call a level playing field for everybody. That means the level is the same for everybody. How much you make out of it is a question of your own talent, your own initiative, your own investments, your own possibilities, your own wishes. The main principle of Eastern Partnership is, first of all, we engage with each other on the basis of common values: democracy, human rights, fundamental freedoms, rule of law, minorities protection, to mention a few. Of course, for this country perhaps also to talk about issues linked to media pluralism. And I would say that this is the very basis we want to engage on with each other. We as negotiators, we are paid to put together complicated agreements, which should, however, change people's lives for the better. And I want to thank all Georgian negotiators for their great contribution. It has been an excellent cooperation and a very good give and take.